Alright, so here's an issue that's been around for quite some time now. And I mean, this has been around for a long time. So as you can see here, um, these are the standard dojo colors. Standard colors here, standard lighting here. And this is not something that's been around for 1, 2, or 3 months. This has been an issue that's been ongoing for months on end. At the end of sometime during the end of 2021, either November, December, this issue has been here. So it's been a while now, a good minute. Now, certain tickets were sent to this company with regards to the Dojo Color, why it goes from gold to green. Every time you leave the dojo and then enter the dojo, it stays that permanent color, and you will never be able to see the color off the actual room unless you use a teleporter or unless you use a polychrome. So let's say I go back into the dojo, or I log into the game and I go back into the dojo. The moment you enter the dojo changes its color, or whatever color it was at the beginning. It assumes that the color that you made for your original first dojo room is the color that you want for this main room here. What I mean is, when you first create a dojo room, you're offered your very first room, and your very first dojo room is a very small room, and it's this room right here. So what I did is I went in this room and I changed its original color. It used to be yellow, green, and red, and I changed it to this color in hopes of this little room doesn't affect the major room. So turns out that's not the issue. It has nothing to do with the color from your original room. It has something to do with the fact that when you load into the game and you go from location to location, this still pops up. So even if you use a transporter to get into the room, it doesn't really matter. It's the only time you're able to see the original color of the actual dojo itself is if you put a polychrome down and then you see the dojo, or you remove the polychrome and then the original color pops up. So this is the actual true color of the dojo. So I don't know what it is with the coding for dojos, and I'm assuming this probably happens to everyone else's dojo, or if it doesn't happen to everyone else's dojo, it happens to a few people's dojo. When you enter the dojo or when you're leaving the dojo, the colors is not the color that you see here, and it will stay permanently that way because I've actually spoken to members in my clan, and they told me that the color of yellow and green is the color that they see, or yellow and whatever color is the color that they see, that they don't see this dark color here. And they always, for months on end, always assume that that was the actual color that was intended to be placed down by the Alliance warlord or the person that does decorations, which it isn't. So this is not like a petty issue that's been going on. This is an incredibly long-term decoration issue. It's not a mission issue that bugs you can't use your weapon. It's not a loading issue to load into the game. And it's not an issue with regards to mobility or issue with regards to your account. This is a decoration issue in this game. And decoration, uh, fashion frame and dojo fashion is one of the major selling points of the game. Not just the game itself, but fashion is a major thing. Fashion and design in this game, especially for dojo decoration, is a major thing in this game. So if you're not paying attention to people who've sent you multiple tickets with regards to this for months on end, and I don't know what to say about this. All I could say is I'm going to try a couple more times. I know they've been busy making various different updates and various different things with regards to the game and dealing with various different issues and trying to get the bugs out for the new updates and stuff. But they've been doing the same thing for months on end. It took them like months to just to solve an Eidolon issue for a bug with regards to operators. And it's the same thing for many other bugs as well. Some bugs will take months on end just to be solved for something that's very simple. So hopefully this video reaches them, and hopefully they're able to see this, because with regards to sending tickets, you have to send a URL. So I'm not even sure if a URL from YouTube video is going to count as something. So maybe Biden they'll be able to look into it. So I'm just going to stop the video here. I just needed to record it because apparently you cannot send bug tickets to the support group. You can only send it to the bug reporting sub sites, which is the Warframe forum sites, and send it to them. But they require you to insert an image from a URL with regards to that. So even if I upload this onto YouTube, it probably won't work because it has to be an image from a URL, from a website, um, in order to for me to do that. So I would have to, it would have to be posted onto somebody's website or posted onto a website where I see an image. I'm not sure if that's something that they intended to do so they don't have to deal with issues. Um, but you know, unless it's actually part of a URL or that's part of some website that you have it part of, or it's an image or a posted image on a URL for a video website, then good luck with that. But that's when I'm posting it up on YouTube as well, just in case I'll be able to take a snapshot and then see if the attachment will work.